Good morning, Alnabe.
Morning.
How was your night last night, Austin?
It got pretty cold. Pretty cold. Oh yeah, John pinched my nose to try to stop me from snoring, which did not wake me up. So, interesting night.
All right, you ready to get to your first individual immunity challenge of the day?
Yes.
Yes.
Carolyn, I need to take it back.
No.
No, baby.
No, baby. Bring it back to mama.
For this challenge, you'll be running around the field collecting 5 rings. We're going to run 2 heats of 5. We're going to draw for spots. So there's randomly going to be 5 of you that run the first heat, 5 of you will run the second heat. The 2 winners will then run a heat for immunity. The 5 rings, you will start here. Your first station is over by Kathy. Point to the entrance. There's a net on the ground. You're going to crawl in there. As you crawl through, there are 5 rings in the center. You're going to grab one of the rings on your way through. Once you exit, down the hill there, you can see Steve waving his arms.
Yeah.
There's rings tied up there. You'll untie the ring. So at this point, you're carrying 2 rings with you. Continue around the pond, out onto the dock where John's standing. At the end of the dock, there are 5 more rings. You'll pick up your 3rd ring there. Continue around the pond, over to where Tim's standing. There's 5 grappling hooks there. At the end of the pile of chips is your ring. You'll grapple the ring, pull it back all the way out of the chips, bring those 4 rings to the final station here in the spider web. You crawl into the middle. There's 5 rings hanging in the middle. You'll grab one from there. Once you have all 5 rings, you'll return to this rope. Any one of the 5 stations, you'll toss them on each of the 5 pegs. Once you hit your 5th peg, you are the winner if you're first. Survivors ready, go! John's got all 5 rings now. He's got to get through and get them hooked on the pegboard. John's got his first. And his second. 3rd. 4th. John wins the first heat.
See the final. That was awesome.
Survivors ready, go. Big pile up, head through that net.
Got it, Dave. Yeah.
David, grappling hook. Adam's got it.
Good job, Dave. Good job, Candace.
Only out. Dave's now joining you at the grappling stage.
Stand behind the wood chip.
Dave's got his fourth. Adam headed to the grappling stage. Dave into the spider web.
Take your time.
Nick's got his fourth. Candace has her fourth. Dave's got his fifth. He's got to hook them down.
Way to go, Nick.
Nick, you got this, buddy. Come on.
Nick and Candace both to the spider web.
He's missing. Don't let him out. Don't let him out.
Dave's got one. Nick catch it up. Dave's got two. Three. Four. Steve wins second heat.
Come here, buddy. Woo!
Yes!
Yes. Wait.
He's headed back. Nick's got one. Get in there. Get on top. Both in the net at the same time.
Right in there.
Get in there, Nick.
You're past them. Right over.
Over the top. Over the top. Over the top. Over the top.
He's got it first. Nick's got one. John's got two. Nick's got two. 3 for John, 2 for Nick. John's got his fourth. Nick is third. John wins immunity.
Congratulations, John.
John. Congratulations.
Hey, he tried it on this morning. He tried it on.
All right. Take you out for a brief break and bring you right back in for tribal. Steve was voted out last night. He became the first member of the jury. Steve, come on out. So not a lot of time to think about tribal last night. Votes went right along former tribe lines. There was 6 former umpires, and the vote ended up being 6-5. So if you were on the backside of that, Nick, what do you have to do to change that? Or are we just looking at a pagonging of the remaining 4 non-umpires from yesterday?
No, I definitely don't think we're looking at a pagonging. I think everybody here is a savvy player, and even if they're pretending to be loyal, everybody's thinking about their next move. They're all trying to stay one step ahead. There are only 3 spots in the final 3, and there are only so many opportunities to put yourself in a good position once you get to the final 6. And in the next 2 hours, if you don't make a move, you're gonna get to the final 6 with your 6 umpires, and I hope you like the position you've gotten to.
Pretty strong case right out of the gate. Dave, you were one of those yesterday that was part of that blue tribe that had a run. What's your thoughts as you go into this? Is it just an easy next 4 votes? Or is Nick right? Is this the time you have to be thinking about where do I fit?
Well, if people aren't thinking where they fit, they're not playing this game right. But we hope we know where the next votes are going, but this is DWSC Survivor. We don't know until the votes are read. We'll see, John.
John, big immunity win for you there. You think you needed that one, or you think you were on the chopping block at this first vote?
I think if you're in the merge and you don't think you're in chopping block, you need to start watching Survivor. I think all of us, are questioning certain things. I was fortunate enough to pull that one out. A lot of good competition in that. We're trying to hold some numbers together. We'll see what happens, but it's kind of in a scary position.
Candace, how are you looking at it? You were coming from the majority side as well.
This is an intense game. This is my first time in the merge. It's intense, it's exciting, it causes paranoia, anxiety, and it causes you to run like heck through that net. We'll just see what happens in the vote. I think I know where my vote is, so I can only go with that.
Adam, you went through a merge, obviously, on the real show. Do you have any advice for these guys as you're trying to coach them through? How do we keep this majority together?
Well, clearly it's good advice to try to get as many votes as you can right at the merge. It worked for me last time. So, you just have to play with the hand that you're dealt. And sometimes the best position, if maybe it's the boring one, but might be to stay the course.
Carolyn, you're a survivor that's not wearing an immunity necklace and not coming from the majority from yesterday. How are you feeling?
Well, not so great, but listen, there's only 3 spots in the finals. If you're at the bottom, let me tell you something, you're not getting to the final 3. And Adam is, and my vote's on Adam. I don't care who he sits with, I'm voting for Adam to win this game.
Wow, strong statement there, Bethany. How's that make you feel as part of the Blue Alliance, knowing that if you're sitting next to Adam, he's already got 1 vote?
I think that if I was Carolyn, I would have said the exact same thing, but we're at Tribal Council right now, and we got to see how it shakes out.
Liza, what about you? Again, coming from the dominant alliance position, does what she said change anything in terms of how you're thinking, or do you think your plan is just run the course with Umpe and then see what happens?
Well, I think that at this point, all of us are just doing what we think is best for our game, despite what the minority has to say about it.
Nick, big reaction from you there. What are you thinking when she says that?
It's so obvious what's happening in this game. I mean, you guys don't get to see what happens at camp, but
we're very secluded from each other. There is very little interaction between the two sides, and they're all checking in with one person, and you can guess that that one person is Adam. So he's calling all the shots. So you guys need to make a big move if you think you want to win this game, and the numbers are going to dwindle down in the next hour. So now's your time to do something.
Awesome, there's a second appeal. Consider your position in the sixth.
Not an appeal.
Make a
to
move.
vote against that.
How do you
I'm
respond?
just telling you, I'm going to vote for you to win the game.
So the alternative perspective that we have to provide is that, yeah, it makes sense if you're not going to get to the end or if you think you're going to lose to someone, you know, jump at the opportunity, things can change. But right now, these underdogs are huge threats in themselves, and they're not talking about that. So that's one thing. They're huge threats to win. They're clearly good at challenges. They smoked us, so I mean, they're big threats in their own. So to jump to be at A, the bottom of them, and B, against great players, you have to consider whether that's the right move. The second thing is that there was a lot of game to be played last night. A lot was happening before that first vote, and they stuck together just like we did. You know, they had the chance to show some loyalty to us. We had the chance to show to them. It goes both ways, I know, but both sides made their point clear. So I think that's something to remember also. It wasn't just us sticking to a side.
All right, a lot was said. Did you say you have something?
Yeah, can I give one more?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to say that I don't think anybody applied for this game with the intention of monotonously pagonging a tribe at the merge, and I don't think anybody on the jury is going to want to reward that. Surely some of you guys feel like you have to make a move at some point. I would even wager to say all of you do. So if all of you are thinking of it, you want to be the first.
Who you vote?
And we're voting for Dave.
Wow, that's a surprise.
John, I know this is unconventional, but Nick ran a great race, and just out of respect for him, I know it puts me at risk, but I'd like to offer my immunity necklace to Nick.
Are you sure?
John, go ahead.
Dave, you're a good competitor. I just gave up my immunity idol. So, if Adam breaks his word, you can attend his funeral with me. I'll see you here, there, on the other side.
Hopefully this is right, and hopefully this is my last vote with the majority, and I'm able to convince people to come over to the minority with me next round.
No one knows I'm doing this. If an idol gets played on Nick, it might be your own demise.
I'll read the votes. First vote, Nick H. No. Carolyn. Dave. One vote Nick H, one vote Carolyn, one vote Dave. Nick H. Carolyn. Dave. 2 votes Nick H, 2 votes Carolyn, 2 votes Dave. Nick H. Dave. 3 votes Nick H, 3 votes Dave, 2 votes Carolyn. Nick H. Nick H, that's enough? You need to bring me your torch. Nick, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go.
I'll take it.
Good job, Nick.
Handlers, you want to grab these guys, head on out.
The impromptu tribal council last night really hurt us because we didn't have time to like arm our, build up our army, and nobody was really ready to make a flip. and with like the constant, you know, the rapid pace of tribal councils to follow, it was tough to get anybody to come over. You know, even though people say Adam's calling the shots, he might be, you know, a little too out in front and get caught for that. So I guess we'll just have to see how it shakes out, but I'm definitely rooting for, you know, Nick as an original Tinda member, but I'm going to be impartial. I want to give it to the person who played the best game yet.
I know you Survivor fans out there are not going to like this because they're picking us off one by one. Just want you to know we don't like it either.
Very important message.
This is a message to our fans.
We're giving it all we got, right? We literally have nothing. We have nothing to lose at this point in time. We have nothing to play to the hills.
We practically called everyone an idiot.
Yeah, because they are. They really are. Yeah. They're all just following what he says.
Yeah.
But she wants to. I don't know if they're setting something up with you.
How are you?
I see. What? The next step's right next. At this point, just yeah. So is that? I missed it. Okay. So you guys are voting Carolyn. If Nick wins immunity, then we change our votes. If Carolyn wins immunity, then you change our votes. So if your person wins immunity, we put 3 votes on John.
And we'll have
and then we send him.
Not John.
Yeah, no.
It's just remember, just with that. Well, that doesn't really matter for this, but just don't give names.
Yeah. No, nothing's changed. Nothing's changed.
Enjoying this Adam is running everything stuff, and I mean, he is definitely the leader and the doing the most, but that's fine, and I definitely have a case at the end. So this is playing great right now.
My throat's driving me nuts.
Liza. Austin. Adam.
Yeah, I know.
Nick C via John, I need to take it back. Immunity back up for grabs. Our next challenge is going to involve your knowledge of Survivor trivia.
I'm out.
Lot of groans.
Well, it's hard when you're standing.
But even if you don't know Survivor trivia, if you feel fresh and you want to run, you can make up for that. What you're going to encounter are 5 stations scattered about the field. Isabel, stand in front of that question so they can't see it. Thank you. The first question is right there where Isabel is standing. There's 2 stations down there. Terry points to the one by the tree, and then there's another one, the tree just behind it. And then there's 2 over here where Tim and Steve are waving. What you're going to do,
1, 2, 3, 4.
you can go to any station you want in any order. You have to go to all 5 stations. When you get there, you'll read the question that's either stapled on the wood or on the tree. There are 3 boxes with potential answers. One of them has the correct answer. Open up the box, grab one of the wrapped bags inside. As soon as you grab that bag, it's yours. There's no shuffling between answers once you have the bag. Once it's in your hand, bring it back here, unwrap it. If it's a correct answer, what you unwrap is going to be a green wooden disc with a string on it. You'll hang it on the pole. It's got your name associated with it. We'll let you walk up there so you're clear which one is yours. You can only hang correct answers on your own pole. You cannot help anyone else in this challenge. If you have an incorrect answer when you come back, you have a plain wooden disc, throw it in the fire pot, head back out. First person to get all 5 discs hanging on their pole wins immunity.
Yeah, you got it.
Survivors ready? Go! Nick and Carolyn go in the same direction. Are they correct? John's coming back.
Go, John.
Carolyn's incorrect. She's headed back out.
Yep, you're a hanger.
Next C incorrect. John's got his first one. Candace has hers first. Bethany's got her first. Carolyn's got one.
Oh no, because it could be a fake.
Dave's back with another. Dave's correct. He's got two. Bethany's got her second.
I'm not going until you go. We can wait out here.
Adam and John heading back. Austin's got his second. Adam's got another. John's incorrect. He's heading out. Bethany's got another one. 3 for Bethany. Liza's got a second. Whole pack of people back at once opening. Dave's got his fourth.
Go, Dave, go, Woo! Good job, Dave. All right.
Liza's got her third. Bethany's got her fourth.
Go, Dave, go!
John's got another.
Go, Dave! Go,
Austin has his fourth.
Dave, go, go, go!
Adam has his fourth. Bethany wins immunity!
How did everyone work it? Good job.
The one untied.
Listen, if it works, then he's the master. But listen, if it doesn't,
We give it all.
see ya.
See you on the jury.
Viewers, wait. You just wait.
Oh man, that could be interesting.
You know, I was fortunate in the first challenge to win the immunity, and Nick was right on my heels. I felt compelled to give him the immunity idol, and so that saved a couple of us for the first challenge. Now it's every man for himself, and you know, while we competed as hard as we could, they got us on this one, so we're at the mercy of the numbers, and we hope that the survivor fate leans our way, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully somebody on the bottom of the totem pole on that other tribe knows that they're on the bottom, and hopefully there's some relationships that are fractured, and we hope maybe we can capitalize on that. But they're very smart in not talking to us, so it's hard to expose a fracture when you don't know it exists. So we'll just have to look for every clue we can get and try to exploit that if possible.
So Adam, you feel secure now that with that vote out of the way, with Nick H now over on that side, that the former umpires are still in control of this moving forward?
I will just say, it may look one way to you guys in the audience, but there is a lot more going on behind the scenes, and I wish you could come and watch every conversation, but it is constantly, you know, we're constantly having to strategize and think of other options and figure out what the next best move is. So all I know is I'm having a load of fun, and you know, I think I'm not the only one up here who would say that. Great.
Nixie, so what is that next best move if you weren't wearing a blue shirt at the end of the day yesterday?
The next best move
if we weren't wearing a blue shirt is we are just scrambling a little bit. We're going to, you know, there's cracks here, and we're seeing where those cracks are, and the closer we get to the pagonging of us, they're gonna start forming even more. So now's the time to make a move.
Carolyn, you seeing the same cracks?
We hope for cracks everywhere. And listen, you know, we're here to play. We don't want to leave, and keep me around.
John, have you seen the cracks? Are you willing to call out who might be the ones on Umpe that could be at the bottom and might want to be looking to flip?
I have not seen any. I think they're pretty rock solid. You know, and I know Adam's a great strategist, and if he says there's things going on, then I trust him, but only he can really see that from his vantage point. As far as Carolyn and Nick and I, we're just going, well, I guess we'll take our next turn. So we're just looking forward to the sandwiches and the shower.
What shower? Look at him. Come on. Bethany, you've got immunity. You want to keep that, or you want to share it with anybody else?
I'm gonna keep it.
All right.
A few of us will take it.
It feels nice.
All right, with that, Carolyn, it's time to vote.
Austin, love you. If the survivor guards are with us, hopefully we've got 2 flippers, and if they do, it will be amazing. I hope it happens.
If it goes as planned, then you're not. If it goes as planned, then you're not going home. And you won't ever thank me, but you can thank me.
This is my only chance to make a move where I have some numbers. I'm not sure it'll pan out for me in the end yet, but taking a risk. It's one of those moves that if it works, it's a great move, and if it doesn't work, it's a stupid move.
If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now will be the time.
I
know. Another fake. I'll read the votes. First vote, Austin. Nick. Carolyn. 1 vote Austin, 1 vote Nick, 1 vote Carolyn. Austin. Carolyn. Nick. 2 votes Nick, 2 votes Austin, 2 votes Carolyn. Nick. Austin. 1 vote left. 14th person voted out of Durham Warriors 2017. Austin. Austin, that's enough. You need to bring me your torch.
Stop. Thanks, buddy. Good luck.
Sorry, man. Good luck. Wasn't me, I don't know.
Good luck. Well, Ellie said it wasn't you, so somebody did it. Grab a torch. I like 5, it wasn't me. Be honest with me, I might vote for it.
Dude, I had you in the pool.
Oh, Kathy, I'm sorry.
Spoken.
I'm out.
Time for you to go.
Thank you.
So it was 4-3-2? No. Yeah, 9? Yeah. So my guess, so pretty much everyone on my tribe told me they didn't do it, which seems not possible because somebody had to flip. So if I had to guess, I mean, I had a Final Four with Adam, Liza, and Bethany. Bethany seemed genuine that she didn't do it. Maybe she did.
I never got a good sense from Candace, so I would say she was probably one of the ones to flip, even though she said it too. I'd rather her be honest with me, but.
Do you know, of your 6, obviously you guys participate to vote.
Yeah.
Do you know the breakdown of who is supposed to vote for who?
I guess just one person flipped, right? Oh, only one person flipped. Wait.
Well, it would seem that way. I mean, I don't know for sure.
So if one person flipped, I'm gonna say it was Candace. I think that's the only one. I mean, I always wanted to play. I always wanted to go from host to player, and I felt like I had skills to be good at this. And I think I regardless of this, I feel like I proved myself that I was right, which is, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I sounded cocky and special and stuff, but I felt like I had a good grip on things. You know, a split vote, going off by 1 vote. There's a lot of scenarios you can plan for. There's a lot that you just have to hope. And again, I'm 1 bag away from winning the immunity. I untie a little faster. Things happen. So I feel like I proved to myself that I do have kind of the ability to engage socially, to make people like me, make people trust me, and position myself where I need to be. And that's not, you know, you don't want to do that to backstab people, but it is important for life to have those skills. So
This is kind of interesting. This is the guys, I think we're going to see that legacy right now to keep the majority. I got something bad, but bring it. It's not 4-4. It's 5-4. Just for a special case like this, I give it to one of you. I give it to one of you. You play 2 votes. Could I have it, please? I wanted to play something else. Do you want to do it? So no. I play it. I give it to you. This is the tribal council, and then you want to give it to an exile, please. Adam, you're the fucking. So you would take out Liza. Absolutely. They don't have to do that because they would have played.
They would have played it already.
Because if they do, they play for Liza right now because they know what it is. The chances are small. There's a chance. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Here's how we have to do it.
So, do they have to say they're using the legacy advantage before we vote,
No,
or
it
after
can be
we
played
vote?
after.
It can be played after.
After the vote?
Yeah.
Damn.
All right, so here's the thing.
So if a girl wins immunity, we have to vote for a boy.
I swapped the legacy advantage for a guarantee that I wouldn't go out on the first challenge because I had the immunity necklace, so I knew I could save somebody else. I knew that would give us a little bit further in. So that's
it
what
got you here.
It got me.
Yeah.
So
Because they were going to take you out.
They have the note to the note or the note?
So
they have the note.
They have
They have the
official
whole
note.
shooting match.
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking because there's levels to
yeah,
that.
it's at Adam's pocket. He gives it. Now, can that be used? And y'all can feel free to try in. Does that have to be used
You could have
next
given
time?
him just the advantage without the note.
He wouldn't have fallen for it.
No.
Because it said it in there. Okay. But so.
Yeah, no, they were
The
picking
legacy
it apart.
advantage doesn't have to stay with the person that first.
No, you're allowed to will it to somebody.
Or give it. But here's the thing. Do they have to use it at this next one when there's 8 people, or does it have to be down when it's 7?
Hold on. Yeah. Can you come talk to us? Yeah. We're not mad, or we want to talk to her just by ourselves real quick.
Okay. Liza, do you think that's
You think that's smart, Liza?
Yeah.
Candace, if you don't mind my asking, is it a wise? I mean, why do y'all need to talk to her? I'm just being nice.
We just want to make sure the relationship's okay. We've been tight and together for a long time.
Okay, Liza, let me ask you this. Okay, all right. Okay. Hey, how you doing?
Good.
All right.
Good.
There's a seat at
Are
the
you
table
feeling
for
good?
you. You bought this just as much as she did. This was a bold move.
Right now? Listen, I'm just telling you jury votes. I know. You're not going to get any because you haven't done anything.
You make a bold move like
They
Liza
are
just
making all
did.
the moves, and now they're coming.
The
You make a
jury's
decision.
gonna show you in favor.
Yeah, let us talk.
No, that's fine. We get it.
I get it.
It's a game, sweetheart. It's a game.
We're family. Don't worry about it.
We've been a tight 6 for a long time. We do good. It's a game. It's okay.
You made a good move. You just won fan favorite.
You made a good move.
It's not a big
Don't worry
deal.
about it.
I can't help it. Sorry.
No,
Just
okay.
ignore
You're
it.
playing. You are playing the game of Survivor. You came out here to do to play the game, and you're doing it.
You made
It's
a big
okay.
move. You can tell everyone. That's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. But we still need you. So take a second. It's like you back. We will go to rocks or fire or whatever. Obviously,
the unknown tie-breaking.
We don't know what it is yet.
Here, wait. Excuse me. I'm just lost. Thank you for being one day.
I feel so close to.
Hey, let's ask.
So spiritual today, right?
Here's the thing. This is what we have to do.
Carolyn,
I know
just
that.
stick to her side like glue because they're going to be holding her ears. Liza, how
Are you going to switch back?
If you're going to switch
No,
back.
no. I want to hear what they have to say.
Yeah, okay, but I mean, the thing that
What do you
puts us
think
at
they're gonna
risk
say?
is okay, because if they, you know,
Okay, you can't go
Adam
with
is
Adam.
magic. He's a
Exactly.
magician. He will tell you a spell.
Oh, no,
It's like the flute
this
playing
is
with
what
the
they're
snake.
gonna do.
It's
All right,
like,
let's talk. This is what they're gonna do.
Let's go down one.
They're gonna play their
Right
legacy.
there.
They're gonna play. They're gonna play their legacy advantage. That's why they're asking this. I know. Because one girl and one guy are gonna be safe. So that leaves only two of them.
Right.
Right? Then if they have immunity, that's three of them.
Right,
And then if they vote for the person that is left on their team,
Right.
that person will be safe.
Yeah. They vote for the person.
Yes, they will,
Right,
they
that's
will
what I
vote
was
for the
thinking. So
person
at that
on their
point,
team.
like,
So we'll have to really talk about it once we figure out who wins immunity.
Good luck.
First one to touch the water is the loser. You may not touch each other on the log.
This isn't a fighting thing.
It is not a fighting thing. Survivors ready. Go! That was first one in. Liza's moving on. Oh. Survivors ready, go! Moving on to the next round. Survivors ready, go! Careful, careful! Dave and Liza, first matchup, second round. You got this, Liza. Good luck, Liza. Survivors ready, go! Keep gentlemen, Dave. Keep gentlemen, Dave. Dave, moving on to the final round. Survivors ready, go! Survivors ready, go!
Calvin Klein all the way, baby. Come on, I'm talking about.
Awesome job.
Oh, I'm sorry. In front of everyone, I'll just squeeze my boot.
Dan, congratulations.
Yes. Nick. Good job, dude. Good job. Awesome. Well done.
Up to you. We can go to rocks if you want.
I don't know yet. I don't know.
So Adam, was that a move directed towards you perhaps, that if we're gonna do something, we gotta do it now, we still have numbers, or this guy's running the show and he's gonna be too hard to beat in the end?
You know, I think it's a lot of factors. We're all trying to play an individual game, but there are sides, there are teams, and my side is solid. And I have pulled a rock before. I'm willing to pull it again. Let's do it.
Let's do it. We've done it.
So he's hinted, Carolyn, that you might have a 4-4 split here. Would you be okay with that?
I'm pretty sure we're pulling rocks, and that's great because, listen, Adam's won this game before. I love him. He's the biggest threat. He's got his team under control. We have to vote him out. I mean, sorry. Love you.
That's what it is. All right, with that,
sure
we'll get to the vote.
Be up there.
Carolyn, you're up. Oh, wait. Hold on.
Wait, before you vote, I'd like to give our side a little bit of a better chance. I'm giving an extra vote to Bethany.
This is an extra vote, so when Bethany votes, she'll be able to vote twice.
Surprise.
Thanks. Go, girl.
Carolyn, you're up.
Now I'm going home. Well, you didn't flip. That hurts you in the end. You haven't made any moves. You're sticking with your side. You're a great guy. I'm not going to vote for you to win.
You know, I think that if we would have known that Adam had the advantage, Dave wouldn't be the one we're voting for right now. And I mean, Dave, it just goes to show how much Adam's leading the group, considering that you didn't know he had the advantage and neither did I.
I wanted to go to the end with you, but you forced our hand, so hopefully 2 gets it done.
Look, it was a good move. I respect it. I'm not mad. But every action has a consequence.
If anyone has an immunity idol or an advantage that you want to play, now would be the time. I'll read the votes. First vote, Dave. Dave, 2 votes, Dave. Dave. Dave, 4 votes, Dave. Liza. Liza, 4 votes, Dave. 2 votes, Liza. Liza.
Who put Liz? Come on, guys.
Liza. 4 votes, Dave. 4 votes, Liza. 1 vote left. Liza. That's 5. That's enough. You need to bring me your torch.
Listen. You played a great game. You should feel very proud of yourself, right?
Yes.
You
did a good job.
You did great.
You made it. You made the move you had to make.
You did it. You did it, girl. You did it.
Well played. Well played. Good show.
Liza, you need to bring a torch. Travis spoken.
You did make it proud. Sorry.
Time for you to go,
Liza.
See it coming? Little? You know what's okay.
I tried at the last minute to switch Dave and also Candace, but Candace wasn't biting. But I mean, if she gets to the end and she's there, she's not going to win because she hasn't made a big move.
Who's that?
Candace.
Candace?
Yeah. You know, I was thinking about it after, and I mean, Austin and Bethany are the biggest threats right there. And I knew that if I didn't
Why
do
not
something,
Adam if he's kind of in charge of things?
well, I'll get to that. I knew that if the other tribe suggested Austin, they were voting Austin. As we were walking to tribal, it was very last minute when I found out who I was voting for to switch. So we didn't necessarily have time to switch it to Adam. But also, I knew that, I mean, maybe Adam would too, but I knew that Austin would respect the big moves because he's a player too, and I know the way we've been strategizing a lot this whole time. I mean, the problem with big moves is that if you do the big move and you get voted out for it, it's a dumb move, right? It's taken as a dumb move. But if you do it and it works, you're the hero when you made this big move, right?
What a trip this has been.
I know.
You guys made this fun.
Y'all have made it fun, dude.
But isn't this like Survivor?
This is.
This is like
awesome.
True Blue, man.
Your season was like this?
Yeah, it
You guys
was.
are great. This is awesome.
This is awesome.
Really, True Blue. I'm honored to play with you. I kid you not.
Oh, I'm honored to play with you.
This is
is
great,
fun.
dude. Thank you. Yeah, I've learned a lot. I'm like, no wonder sucker won $1 million. It's freaking brilliant, man.
My mind is a crazy place. I'm just, I can't.
Dude, that extra vote thing.
Should I just tell you guys where I got the extra vote?
Yeah, please go ahead. We're dying to hear.
Yeah, tell me what the clue was, because I...
There was someone else in the game who knew about the extra vote. Any guesses?
LJ. Really?
You got it from LJ?
Got it with LJ.
Oh.
Really?
Oh, shit, on that thing. Yeah.
What thing?
When they got thrown off the...
Yeah.
So you...
So this is where the rubber meets the road in terms of our deal.
We can't do that.
I thought they live off their stuff. Yeah. I thought we were in the 7 council. That was still good. Give it some thought. That's what I thought. It's on your grace at this point. Yeah, yeah. Got to sweat a little bit. I think I've been sweating a little bit, baby.
Exactly. We're having fun. We're not.
I'm not worried about drying out because I'm getting the hot shower later.
Yeah.
Win, lose, or draw.
All right, Nick, I need to take it back. Immunity back up for grabs. This next challenge we like to call Truth and Consequences. You're each going to draw a number for which stump you're sitting on. We don't want you to confer on the answer, so we're going to randomly get you to sit in stumps. There's a sheet we'll hand out. It's going to have a series of questions. You're going to go through and answer them. Who do you think best is the answer among the 7 of you to that question? It might be yourself, and that's okay. Once all of you have finished answering the questions on your sheets, we will gather the sheets and tabulate the answers. I will then read the questions out loud aloud for the audience and for you to be clear. You'll write down the answer that you think is the consensus among the 7 of you as to what was the most common answer. Not what you answered, but what you think might be the most common answer.
They were sandwiching that bag.
Yeah.
Here's how this is going to work. I'll read the first question. You'll write down what you thought was the most common answer among you. I'll then tell you what the most common answer was. If you had it right, hold it up and show it. You can get up and pick anyone else's wood disc, bring it up and throw it in the fire. Once both of your discs are gone, you are out. If you have the correct answer in that round and your discs are gone, you will still get to take your turn before you're out. First question, who among you is the most annoying?
Does that count you, John?
Jimmy T is not a valid answer.
Correct, but not valid.
It is correct though, yes. Correct, the most common response was Adam. We have Adam. Spotters, can you help me here? Adam has Adam. Why don't you start? Go grab a disc, throw it in the fire. Wait.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, John.
My man, my man.
Looks good, though.
Yeah, thank you, buddy.
John loses his first. Go ahead, Dave. Oh, I'm sorry. It's,
Oh, Candace,
go ahead. Help me out. I can't see.
Is there a pattern here? Does anybody detect a pattern?
There goes John second.
Thank you.
Dave.
No. No, I did not get it right because I don't think Adam's annoying, but now I would like to change my answer, please.
Mama C loses her first. Bethany.
That wasn't very nice.
And with that, Mama C and John are out. Who among you is the best athlete? Most common answer was Adam.
Oh, they wrote his name down for everything.
Nice strategy.
Bethany, go ahead. Damn.
So they wrote Adam down.
They wrote Adam down for every answer.
Brilliant.
Good strategy.
Go ahead, Adam.
Sorry, man.
With that, Nick is out. Candace.
God, that was brilliant, man.
Dave loses his first. Adam loses his first.
What's it say?
Live like Susie.
Third question. Who among you is the least trustworthy?
I'm guessing Adam.
Most common answer was? Bethany.
It's an interactive game.
I'll go.
Candace loses her first disc. Adam?
I'll even it out.
Bethany loses her first. Go ahead, Candace. Bethany is out. Dave.
Two of mine?
Adam is out. Next question. Who is most likely to win this game? Most common answer was? Adam is correct. Dave. Dave, with that, you will win immunity. Well played that time. Game the system. Beat us on that one. Congratulations. So where do we go here? It looks like a 4-3 thing, Carolyn. Is there still hope here? Are we still digging, trying to make this work?
There is always hope. You never give up. It ain't over till it's over.
Candace, how are you feeling coming into this vote? They still have a chance down there, or are you feeling pretty locked in with this 4?
I think tribal council after tribal council, we've stated where we are, and we're still there.
John, anything left up people's sleeves here, or is this just 3 easy votes coming up?
Well, I would say it's probably 3 easy votes coming up. You know, they have a good connection over there, as we do here. And if we had the numbers, it'd be the same thing, but just flipped over. So I mean, that's the way the game is played. They've played it brilliantly. This whole thing on the end, how they played that last thing, has just baffled me. I'm like, how can you be that smart? You know, it was really cool. So I hope I don't go. I'm a nice guy. Keep me around for a little bit, guys. It's really your call. But I mean, I don't have a chance of winning, but I wouldn't mind hanging around a little bit. We'll see what happens.
Nick, do you want to plead the case?
I think I've done a lot of pleading these past days. Today, you know, it's been a lot of fun. This is just what Survivor's all about, and the cards fall how they fall, so we'll see what happens.
Dave, you're wearing that necklace. You want to give that up, or are you keeping that?
Share the love, baby. Share the love.
I'm okay. I'll hang for a second.
So with that, it's time to vote. John, you're up. Same word.
Who's gonna be? Who's gonna be?
Adam's little puppet. This is for you. I don't know if this is gonna work, but you're the next one.
I really did want to work with you, but the numbers just didn't work out.
If anyone has an immunity idol or advantage and you want to play it, now would be the time.
Why not? This is just a piece of tape.
You can keep that.
But this is the legacy advantage, thanks to John. It says, this note gives immunity to 1 man and 1 woman at the same tribal council. It can be played as long as 7 people remain in the game. Play it after the votes have been cast, but before they've been read. I count 7, right? So this is the last time to play it. Can't play it on you because you're already immune, so I'll play it on myself. And I have to pick one of you. Gave the extra vote to Bethany, so I'm going to play it on Candace.
Okay. Any votes read for Adam or Candace will not count.
Wow. Wow.
First vote, Nick. Bethany. Nick. Bethany. 2 votes Nick, 2 votes Bethany. Nick. Bethany. 3 votes Nick, 3 votes Bethany, 1 vote left. Nick, that's 4. That's enough. Need to bring me your choice.
Good luck. A lot of fun. Enjoy some pizza, you bastard.
I will.
Go eat. Good job, guys.
Good job. Good job.
Bethany, nothing personal.
That's all good.
We figured you were going to get
Nick, the tribe has spoken.
Anyway, so it's like whatever.
Time for you to go.
You know, I've kind of caught on to, I don't know if Adam might flip and go with Carolyn and John, because I know Carolyn was trying to work with all survivors in the beginning, and they kind of have talked a little bit anyway. So I think there might be potential for that to happen. But for the most part, I see Adam going all the way with at least Bethany. I think just being able to relationship building and, you know, just being the unknown of everything and being able to adapt to these certain situations and knowing that this is no joke. Like, the real survivors do this for 39 days and we did it for 4, and it's tough. It's definitely tough. And I had a blast playing with everybody here, met some really great people that I'm sure I'll stay in touch with after this. So I have no complaints about anything.
What do we have here?
We call this next challenge Flip Out. Each of you are going to draw for a random spot, one of the 6 spokes farthest on the outside. Game's pretty simple. You're going to make your way into the maze. As you step onto the next block, the one behind you, you turn around, turn it over, it's red. It's then out of play. You can only step on a block where there are 2 flat sides touching each other. You cannot move diagonally. The only piece that's a little bit confusing, you can step up, I'll show it to you. If and when you get to the center section, you're never going to stop in the center. You're going to pass through. So if I'm here, if I come in, I can now choose to go out any of the other 5 spokes that aren't already turned over. Once I do that, I'll turn over the last green one that I stepped on. So if I come through here, come out, this one will flip over. So it's always the last green one that you stepped on that gets flipped. Any other questions? Adam, go ahead. Adam. Adam working on boxing off John, leaving him with only 1 move. And you step in the middle, you can come out.
So I can go here.
John, you put you over there.
Yeah.
So anyway, before you move, you can cut her off right now.
Sure.
Oh
Yep,
crap!
just flip that over.
I should have gone there.
Carolyn, you're out. What happened? Should have gone here. She still cut you off. Bro, just get off the chop. No, wait. Is it my turn? No, it's Adam's.
It's Adam's turn.
Adam, maximize.
Would you be willing to let me out? It would mean you get stuck. Just come back here. I can maximize that.
Or she can maximize that.
Make your move, Adam.
I'll do it. It's up to you.
I want to convert because I don't want to hurt my team.
He's only got 4 moves left.
Is it my turn?
So one of us is winning.
Hold on.
Sorry, Adam.
Hold on.
No,
Oh,
Adam's
me.
turn. Sorry. John. Dave. Candace.
No, Adam.
Sorry.
With that, John is out and Dave is out. Flip those over, please, when you go.
Good job, guys.
John, you got it.
Flip that one behind you, Candace, as you come out. Flip the green. Adam is out. Candace, Bethany battling for immunity.
Good job, guys.
Candace's final move. Bethany wins immunity. Good job, Bethany. Congratulations. Carol? Yeah. No. Carolyn, you and John are getting to be an endangered species here. not much else to say. What are your thoughts here? Strong bond seems to be hanging tough here as we get towards the end.
Give me one more immunity challenge.
What would you even? You got it. Not sure what to say about that, Candace. You want to say anything?
No comment.
Bethany, immunity is yours again. Good job.
Thank you.
Is this still a solid 4 going into this vote?
We're a solid 4 going into the vote.
John, anything left to be done here in terms of final pleas?
Well, I want to congratulate my man Adam on playing an amazing game. He's a great leader, cool guy. These guys have stuck together, a lot of good things. So I really don't have anything else to say other than it's been fun, and thank you guys for making this possible.
All right, John.
Adam, any concerns here going into this last vote? Candace wanted to have a last minute chat. Is everything you feeling still solid?
No, I'm actually going to go to rocks with the survivors. I'm just kidding. I don't get too excited. No. Look, this has been a group that I've been working with since the very beginning. It's a group of great people. I gave them my word, and I want to see this thing out. So, you know, it's been such a pleasure with these guys to play with these survivor legends and to see, you know, like Carolyn come back and do this whole thing again, and John to really get his chance. You know, he was the first person voted. I don't want to remind people, but he was the first person voted out of Survivor Thailand, and he came in here. He got to be the closer in like all of the challenges with the guys team the other day.
Thank you.
And he got to what would be the finale of Survivor, and you know, it's just been such a privilege to play with all 5 of these people and everyone on the jury and everyone that went before.
Well said, my friend.
David, I won't leave you out. Anything you want to add before we go to the vote?
Blue has been tight the whole time. We're tight now. We'll stick together.
All right, let's get to the vote. Carolyn, you're up.
If this works. Damn. My man, I love you. You are a badass. I love playing with you. And if the Survivor gods are actually going to make this happen, it's going to be a happy day for me.
I've said from the very beginning, Candace is great to be allied with and terrible to be allied with at the same time. If she flips now, who knows? Who knows? But I'm sticking to my word. I told Carolyn I'd get her as far as I could, get John as far as I could. That's exactly what I did, but I have promises that I've made that trump my ability to get them farther in the game. But Candace might change that. We'll see.
Hands are shaking.
Take your time.
All right, our idols and our advantages are no more, so I'll just get right to the votes. First vote, Adam. Carolyn. One vote Adam, one vote Carolyn. Adam. Carolyn. 2 votes Adam, 2 votes Carolyn. Carolyn. 3 votes Carolyn, 2 votes Adam, 1 vote left. Carolyn, that's 4, that's enough. You need to bring me your tour. Carolyn, the tribe has spoken.
Let me see.
Time for you to go.
You're great. You're fun watching.
Once we got down to 2 people, I mean, the odds were not in my favor. And the fact that we made it to final 6 is pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah.
Because I thought I was going home at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So,
yeah.
I mean, this is Survivor. It's really the true game of what happens on the island. It's just a shorter version with no rewards and no food in between. But yeah, it's the game. And you know, the takeaway is that you really learn to interact with all different types of people. And hopefully you can give them some insight and help and, you know, have bigger friendships going forward.